thought the governor's speech was a very powerful recap of what a democratically controlled legislature along with a democratic governor can deliver for Minnesota. And I thought he also did a very good job of laying out his priorities in the future, and I think his potential investments in education, in transportation, job creation, and economic development are the values that Minnesotans share with him. So I look forward to working with him going forward.
I would agree with Senator Bach. What Governor Dayton focused on is exactly what Minnesotans want us to focus on, which are those bread and butter issues. Making sure our kids are in a place where they can learn and succeed in the future, making sure that all Minnesotans have a chance to get a job, and a job that's going to actually allow them to raise a family, and investments in infrastructure around the state that are going to continue to allow build a platform for our economy to continue to expand in the future. And I think, again, those are exactly the values that, as Governor Dayton said at the end, that really unify us, that make us the things that we share together as Minnesotans. So I really appreciate the vision he laid out, and I look forward to continuing to work with him to make that vision a reality.
Governor Dayton delivered an optimistic speech that would make Minnesotans proud, and I think Minnesotans are feeling that same optimism across the state of Minnesota. And rather than listening to the doom and gloom that we're sometimes hearing coming out of this legislature, I am happy that we are joining Governor Dayton in talking about the progress that we're making for the state of Minnesota. And I'm really excited to hear him talk about our future, from transportation to all-day, everyday K, which is going to go into effect this fall, and to universal pre-K. He is talking about a future where Minnesotans from the middle class out are going to be prosperous and have economic opportunity and security for the future. And I'm really delighted to be able to join him tonight in focusing on our future. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Questions?
You want to say something?
Senator Hayden and I just wanted to add a couple comments. First, I'll start by saying that I think the governor not only laid out a clear vision for Minnesota, but also did a great job tonight of highlighting the progress we've made. Whether it means we've paid back our schools completely or put additional funding into all-day kindergarten to make all-day kindergarten available for all Minnesotans, or investing in our higher educational institutions. He laid out very clearly, I think, the progress we've made over the past years and what we'll continue to work for in the state legislature. Thank you.
Senator Bach, we haven't seen the Senate bonding bill yet. Is it going to be a $1.2 billion bill like the governor wants?
Well, I'm still hopeful. I've had, certainly the Speaker and I have had conversations about the size of the capital investment bill. I've had conversations with Representative Dowd and with Senator Hand. Tried to offer up some scenarios under which we might reach a larger number, but we don't have that totally resolved yet.
When's it coming out?
You would have to ask Senator Stump. I spent some time with him today talking about what we think is going to be the cash portion of it, and I think it maybe didn't meet with his expectations, so I think he's reworking the numbers.
What numbers are you looking for?
I don't think we know yet. We're still discussing that with the House. We're trying to get in a position where we can be as close as we can to the House so that we can have a very timely conclusion to the session.
Which you want more than $850?
I think between bonding and cash, I think getting something closer to the governor, the number that the governor recommended tonight is the right conclusion for Minnesota.
Which proposal specifically did you throw out to the Republicans to get their support?
I don't think we don't comment on private negotiations that go on between us or that happen in our caucus rooms.
Thank you, guys.
Senator, you'll be here in 2015, we know. The governor had two specific items that he said he wants addressed in 2015. Do you agree with that?
I agree with the governor's commitment to education and workforce development that happens through education, and I absolutely agree that investments in Minnesota's transportation infrastructure are at a critical point in this state. I have been talking with some of the state's largest CEOs in the last month to see if we can put a strong effort together at the Capitol next year from the business community and from the labor community to move a transportation package forward.